Yes. Chop, chop, chop. More wood. I kind of like, I like this wood. I think it's pretty in this game. And birch in real life is pretty as well. I like the kind of paper-like skin. I can't say that I know very much about it. I don't know why its skin is so papery. In fact, it seems a little weird to me that it seems a little bit strange to me that a tree would have such a skin. How does that help it? You know, does it somehow protect it from? Does it somehow protect it from other little creatures or from fungus or something? I don't know. I'm not a botanist, but it would be nice to know. If you happen to know, go ahead and leave a comment. I'd love to learn a little bit. Uh-oh. Gotta make another one. Okay. Ah, there. Starting to run low on sticks. But I'm not running low on wood. I've got plenty more wood. So I've been pushing. I'll go ahead and light up the area a tad more. Slowly pushing farther and farther into the forest. Wow. All those pigs. I'll be building I'll be building a pig pen before too much longer. Maybe I should call this the Bay of Pigs. Yeah, light it up. Keep the monsters away, or at least farther away. Okay, 16. And it's starting to get dark. Yeah, I should have thought to do that. I need to clear away. And so I should probably, yeah, maybe that's what I'll do next. I'll go ahead and get some sleep. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? The way the sun comes up, or the moon comes up as I'm sleeping. Sun now. Alright, here's the next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and clear a path. Clear out these trees. Leading a path to my, to spawn. Oh well. And that way, I'll more easily see the way. You know, the path won't be so hidden from me. Love these trees, and there's so much of it too. But they do need to come down, just to help out a little bit, because the forest is a little too dense. And here, it'd be kind of cool if I had a way to, well, I could just go ahead and build my own trees so that it looks pretty, you know, in a very specific way. But that's, if I do that, that'll be far from now, because there's some fairly basic things I want to take care of first. For one thing, I still haven't made it to the Nether here, have I? And the Nether offers all kinds of interesting little possibilities. Because in the Nether, I can acquire, at great danger to myself, I can acquire the means to make potions. And potions are potent in this game. All kinds of cool things you can do with potions to make things a little easier. Fire protection and water breathing, and you know, I might be able to build an underwater, little underwater outpost or something. So this is going pretty well. Oh, these trees gotta go. I'm sorry, you're in the way. You hear the trees screaming, no! Please don't. Oh, the agony. Trees could talk. Trees themselves are actually really cool creatures. They're very interesting forms of life. And it's a shame that in real life we seem to be cutting down an awful lot of them. I guess we replant some of them, but I get the feeling like we don't do a very good job of that. We feel so wasteful. The trees, aside from helping us to create oxygen, converting carbon dioxide to oxygen. See, this is something I bet a lot of people don't really think about. In physics, there's a conservation of matter, which is to say that nothing just disappears. That's not completely true, I suppose, that you can turn matter into energy and energy into matter, but that's not typically something that happens. That's a very unusual circumstance. That's a very unusual thing to have happen that requires an awful lot of effort. It requires tremendous effort to make that happen. You don't tend to see that in nature unless it's like in a star or something like that, where all kinds of weird things are taking place. And what we tend to think of as physics is considerably different under those circumstances. So if there's conservation of matter, that means that when a plant turns carbon dioxide into oxygen, what it's doing is it's changing CO2 to just O2. Well, what happens to the carbon? Because, it didn't just disappear. It's still around somewhere, right? What happened to it? Well, the tree uses the carbon to help build itself. The carbon basically turns into, the tree bits. Branches and leaves, and now I'm oversimplifying it, I'm sure. I'm no biologist or anything, but in essence that is what happens. It's using that carbon atom, the carbon atom, which is the loose floozy of elements. I tell you, man, carbon is happy to do anything with anyone. It's not discriminating at all. It's a very very flexible. Okay, now that's an awful lot of wood. Very flexible element. Does lots of stuff. Where are we? It's about noon again. My timing is terrible. My timing is terrible in this game. I guess I could add some more lighting along the way, just to keep things a little bit safer, perhaps, maybe. So we'll do that. Add some more light. I definitely don't want any unhappy surprises on the road, as it were. I'm kind of doing it in a semi-random fashion here, like I did the trail itself. Here it is. Wow, lots of this. Got an awful lot of saplings too. If I want to grow more birch, I won't have any trouble doing that. It's a pity that the birch in this game, the trunk doesn't really look as cool as some of the other kinds of trunks you see. Logs, I should say. But, works nonetheless. Okay, so we've cut a path. Not cut, but, well, kind of, we've logged a path. Actually, this would look nicer if it were down a little bit more. Yeah, we made a little path. We've lit the path, so it's a little bit safer. We've lit the immediate area, although I could light this area a bit better. Yeah, we've added lighting to the immediate area to push any kind of horror a little farther out. so that in general this area is safer.